Currently we're in Hockey, which is a restaurant concept. It's actually a takeaway restaurant concept that I'm just launching with a gentleman called Larkin Cen, who's my business partner here. We were on Masterchef together. We were the first Welsh finalists to be on the show in its 10-year history. And we just met on the programme, became mates, had a really good idea of wanting to be in business and in food. And Hockey was born after a few beers and a few conversations about what we could do, really. Cardiff for me is a great place for business. It's easy for me to say that because I was born here. But that said, in terms of looking at it practically, I wouldn't set up a business in a city that it wasn't going to succeed. For me, it's got more going for it as the years go on. If you're a business and you want to attract the best staff, then it goes without saying that the better that city, the bigger that city, the more opportunities that city holds, and similarly, the better the quality of life, then perhaps the better quality of, or the more choice of staff available, certainly. And for me, what I've seen over the last 5 years in particular is there seems to be a willingness from businesses that are as far afield as London to choose Cardiff as their next site. You've got a few restaurants that are opening now in Cardiff that are London mainstays, and they're nowhere else in the UK, but they're choosing Cardiff for their next city, which is really, really interesting to me. My personal feel is that food is a genuine barometer of what's happening in a city. I think with food comes diversity, and I think with diversity and food, you can almost measure what's coming into a city in terms of inward investment. My plans for the future are quite open-ended. I'm not too much of a planner. In all honesty, I tend to plan day by day because I think to myself, well, if I maximise every day doing what I'm doing at the moment, then chances are I'll be where I want to be in the future. My recruitment company, absolutely love it to bits, and it's growing day by day, and I'm driving and pushing that. But then in terms of Hockey, Larkin and myself have got really grand plans to turn this into a chain. But then outside of that, really long term, my ultimate goal has always been to be an investor and help young entrepreneurs, because that's what I was and what I still am. I was 23 when I got into business, and young entrepreneurship is a passion of mine and will continue to be so.